Hi, I'm Katie Pushpom. And welcome to Theatre Round, a channel dedicated to all things theatre. As you can tell, I'm in a very white room and echoey, sorry. And the sun literally has not been out all morning and has decided now it's time to emerge while I'm recording, so I'm really sorry about the lighting. As you can tell by the sunshine that has randomly emerged, I'm not in Ireland, I'm in Mexico, in a different location. And for this video, it's about all things Mexico. And I'm gonna tell you some of the stuff I've learned from being here. Just some information if you're ever traveling to Mexico, what you should know, like Spanish, unlike me. We'll talk about that later. So, here we go. The weather. The weather, as you can see, it's sunshine all the time, most of the time. The weather in Mexico compared to Ireland is incredible. It's like an Irish person's dream. I can't say anything. We crave the sunshine because we never get it in Ireland. We do for like a few days. Clear skies and sun. But the mad thing is about Mexico, it could be 12 o'clock in the day and it would be about 30 degrees. But then say at 7 o'clock in the morning, it could be about 5. It goes really hot to really cold. Personally, I don't care when it gets that cold. I'm used to that type of weather. That's fine. But if you get to 30 degrees at 12 o'clock, that's like, I could get a tan and not camouflage in with this white wall. But the only thing is, for a very Irish person like me, our skin is very reactive, like too reactive. Which a lot of people, they stare at your very red face wondering, you look sick. I'll go red for anything. If I'm hot, I'll go red, bright red. If I'm happy, I'll go bright red. If I'm tired, I go red on my chest and on my forearms for some reason. I don't know. Just everywhere it gets red. It's the strangest thing on the planet, particularly when it's on your chest, because it actually looks like there's something wrong with you. Literally no idea why. Bright red. So obviously if you're coming to Mexico, bring a lot of sun cream. Like a lot. Why am I red all the time? It looks so weird. I look like I'm on fire. The art. Mexican art, it's like no other. It is a very distinct style that I haven't seen anywhere. And it's so beautiful. When we went to Mexico City, we went to a few galleries there and the art, whoa, it just blew me away. Typically Mexican art, it's a lot of work, particularly in Mexico City in the galleries there were these giant frescoes. It literally took my breath away that I just stepped back and was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And you can see the story they're trying to tell, whether it's like historically or personally. And it has a lot of detail, so much detail. You could be at one painting for like hours just to try piece together the story yourself. Lots and lots of colors and really distinct, deep and definite lines all put together. I've never been so hypnotized by art before in my life, apart from when I went to the Louvre. I thought there wasn't that many places similar to that. Yes, there is. The art in Mexico. It's so visceral to all of your senses. Artists, everybody knows of Frida Kahlo, obviously. Diego Rivera. Jose Guadalupe Posada. I'm saying these so wrong. I'm really sorry. And the museums I went to, which I recommend for everyone. Well, I didn't go to one of them, which was the Frida Kahlo Museum. But I did go to the Palacio de Bellas Artes. I'm so sorry about my pronunciation. Spanish. Museo de Arte Popular. One thing that I'm really struggling to find is information about ancient Mexican theatre. So if anybody out there knows of any sources, it can be in Spanish or English. Believe it or not, my Spanish is terrible speaking, but I'm actually quite good reading it. Please send it on to me. Mexico is huge. This sounds like a strange one, but if you're from a small country like me, Ireland, you kind of forget how big other countries are. But the thing about Mexico is, it's not just big, it is so diverse culturally. Like, to actually take in all of Mexico, if you wanted to, it would take about 2 years to travel around. There's so much to take in. But my brain thought, oh yeah, some places they're going to be similar than other places. No, I was wrong, really wrong. Like say for instance, we went to Tasco. Tasco, absolutely beautiful. The views out of this world. And one of my favorite churches is there, Santa Prisca in Tasco. I want my house to look like this. It's absolutely stunning. So beautiful, but definitely bring like hiking boots with you. It's so hard to get around. It's a hill. And the sky is like, it just goes this incredible pink color for like just 10 minutes and that's it, it's gone. It's beautiful. And then we went to Hetikla, and it was completely different. It was like we were in the depths of just loads of greenery. You could hear birds, crickets, like all kinds of animals. And we stayed in this really cool wooden house just in the middle of absolutely everything. You could hear a stream. It was incredible. It was like one of those pictures you see in the National Geographic and you're like, oh, that place looks so cool. I wish I could go there. That's what it was like. It was absolutely incredible. And then we went to San Miguel as well. So totally different again. A lot more touristy, but beautiful. The architecture is absolutely spectacular. And Sayulita, oh my Jesus, it's so beautiful in Sayulita, but it's so warm. It's like walking through soup is the only way to describe it. Beach, the sea, it's warm. It's not like the Irish Sea where you just like wait for your body to get numb. It's so warm. It's paradise. It's definitely paradise. Mexico, it's so diverse and broad. It's like a rave. That's what it is. It's a rave for your senses because there's just so much to take in. So go to as many places as you can. Spanish. Spanish is obviously the language that is spoken in Mexico. Did you know, fun filled fact, there's actually 68 other languages recognized by the government in Mexico that are indigenous to Mexico. Spanish is such a beautiful language that a lot of schools around the world learn and it's within their curriculum. Not in my school. I have a non-existent relationship with Spanish. My brain is just, it does not compute for some reason. Why? Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna blame my school. Holy Faith Convent in Clontarf. Yeah, it's your fault. I remember thinking it was so weird. Every other school around me in the whole of Dublin, they all had the choice to learn Spanish, apart from my school. But we could learn Spanish for like 2 weeks in 4th year, but she just kept on saying Barcelona, Barcelona, Barcelona over and over again. Yeah, that's not gonna help me in frickin' Mexico in the future. What I learned in school, I learned German, it was pretty bad German, and French. So I know French and Irish, and it's all the back of the throat, French and Irish. Is Spanish? No, it's not. But I thought it's gonna be quite similar to French. I'll get there eventually. No. So learn Spanish. It's actually quite an easy language to learn. I've been told 10 million times, but definitely go learn Spanish. It actually isn't that difficult. My brain is just won't compute it at the moment. And the incredible thing is when you come to Mexico, the amount of people who actually speak English perfectly and they think they're not speaking English perfectly is incredible. You're just like, no, you're amazing. And then they ask me, they're like, speak some Spanish. And then I do, and they're like, oh, you really are bad at Spanish. Okay. I have found my kryptonite in this world. It's fucking Spanish. I love talking to people. I love finding out new things about people. I've learned a lot about my brain because of my lack of Spanish. How sometimes I'll actually know what to say, but won't say it when someone's talking to me because my brain just freaks out. But then I'll remember it 5 minutes later. Or my brain just panics and just won't answer. And I just like stand there and I go, see? Okay, they're talking to you in Spanish. You can do this. You understand what is being said. Okay, stop shaking your head like a psycho. Okay, you're gonna have to answer now. You're gonna have to say something. Anything. Anything. Come on. What is it? Just say it. Any word you can think of in Spanish. Just say it. Any type of word you can say in Spanish. No, gracias. Really, brain? Now you remember what to say? Why, brain, why? Next time on Theatrebound. It's such a bad word though. And one word that is really bad, but I love saying it, is